In today's video, we're taking a look at how to roast a chicken on the grill, easy and simple. It's so easy, anyone could do everything that we use on the video. We're going to leave a link on the description. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. That does help us out a lot. Thank you. So you woke up today and the holidays are here, or you have company coming over and you need something juicy and delicious that you can prepare right away, or you just want to stuff your belly with some chicken. Don't worry, here at the StatUpBox team, we've got your back. A few blocks away, then you cross the street, make a left around the corner, but we got you. And the first thing that you want to do is get your chicken. Second, you want to verify that the bird is dead. And third, if it's a frozen chicken, you want to throw it out. You could do this in the refrigerator at a bottom shelf for 24 hours, or the old-fashioned way, and you need it quicker on the sink. No matter which method you use, this is going to turn out delicious. But if you have a fresh chicken, we'll give you a few seconds to put the body count up. I mean, we salute you because you don't have to unfreeze it. Now that we had our moment of silence, what we like to do first is clean up the chicken. Remove any excess fat, loose skin, any parts or bags located inside the chicken, and you can use these parts to make a delicious homemade gravy. We'll leave links in the description of the video for our video. And what we believe is that's going to give you the best, juiciest chicken you ever had is using a cooking thermometer. That's why we're going to remove the pop-up plastic thermometer located on the breast of the chicken. If you don't have a thermometer and you wish to use this one, you can. And to give it that delicious 1-2 punch, we like to loosen the skin before we season it. This is going to give us the opportunity of getting every nook and cranny of that chicken, plus maximum tip at the end. Now that we gave our hotel guests a facelift, we're ready for the seasoning. And this is going to be a simple and easy seasoning. It's going to be salt, pepper, and garlic. And the general rule of thumb is per every pound, we want to get 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt and pepper, which is about 4.5 grams of salt and around 1.8 grams of pepper. And depending on how much garlic you want to put, you can either do 1/4 of a teaspoon or 1/2 teaspoon per every 2 pounds, or about 0.39 grams, or up to 0.79 grams of garlic powder per every 2 pounds. So for an example, a 6-pound bird, that'd be 4.5 teaspoons of salt, 4.5 teaspoons of pepper, and for the garlic, if you're going on the low end, it'd be 1.5 teaspoons. But if you're going for the more garlic taste, then about 3 teaspoons. But if you want that bird to be unforgettable, delicious, we also have a herb seasoning video. We'll leave a link on the description. And you can place this seasoning just right before cooking it, or even all the way up to 8 hours. What we like to do is just overnight it in the refrigerator carrier until the next day for its final destination, our belly. But just with the salt and pepper, it's going to be juicy. Adding the garlic is going to give it that 1-2 punch, but that's optional. Now we're gonna get our torture vessel, our cooking vessel. It could be disposable, one with a grate or without a grate. No matter which you choose, you are the king, queen, both or none of your castle. And what you say here, that's what goes. Another optional step, at the bottom of the container, you can add your favorite vegetables. And what this does, let's say if you don't have a grate, is raise up your chicken for better cooking. But most importantly, all the juices of the chicken are going to drop at the bottom and give you that deliciousness. You can even do a gravy with that. We have videos on how to do a homemade gravy, links in the description. In this case, we place celery, carrots, potatoes, onions, and some whole garlic cloves. And the amount is up to you, depending on the amount of people that you have or how much deliciousness your heart can hold. The good thing about adding a grate is that's going to give you airflow all the way through, at the bottom and at the top. And now that this got sexy in here, we could turn back on the lights. Another optional step, so we can give this chicken a roundhouse to the face of deliciousness, we can always add something to the cavity. In this case, we're going simple. We're quartering a whole lemon and we're turning back off the lights and stuffing that chicken to get maximum tip at the hotel. Other optional things you can use on your sexy time, to place in the cavity of the chicken, could be a head of garlic, pieces of yellow onion, lemon, or even thyme. But let's say that's not enough. off, our next optional step to get the maximum tip from our guest, and so it can provide the information that we're looking for, we're gonna tie it down and torture it. I mean, we're gonna use butcher's twine or cooking twine, and what we want is a rope of about 3 to 4 feet. We want to place it under the legs on both sides, then we come in and go over, and just like tying your sneakers, we go across, then we tighten, and then we take the string coming from the other side and we go under one leg, and then the string from the other side and go under the other leg as we maintain the cross. We remember to keep tight. We turn around the bird, we bring it under the wings, and we tighten it and make a knot behind the neck area on the top of the back. And now you've done it. You can be in any action film of this generation. We're almost 100% guaranteeing that you're gonna get a tip at the end. Not only this is gonna give it a nice presentation and taking your DIY game to another level when you put that on the table, but it's also gonna give us the best chances of cooking evenly and keep those juices tight in there. But just like we said before, this is optional. At the end of the day, the only two things you need is salt and pepper. You don't even need the chicken at all. Just open the gas grill and say, we got robbed. Shed a few tears, drop to the ground on your knees. I mean, go to the supermarket, buy one of those $5 ones. I mean, let's get back to the video. We always want to finish by tucking the wings under the chicken. And this would go no matter if you tied the chicken up for the information or you didn't. This is going to prevent any excess burning that once you taste it, no matter how much water you drink, doesn't go away, aka burnt parts. But let's say you thought that wasn't enough. What we want to do is bathe our chicken with your favorite oil or butter. Not only this is going to provide additional flavor, but this is going to give it the best opportunity to get that crunchy, crispy outer skin. But not to forget, most importantly, that nice even brown color. And now that we have our chicken ready, we're ready to go to the incinerating room. I mean, to our gas grill. And the temperature that we're looking for is 425 degrees Fahrenheit or about 218 Celsius to a maximum of 450 Fahrenheit or 232.2 Celsius. And what we're looking for is an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 73.8 Celsius. That is going to give us the juiciest chicken breast imaginable. And the great thing about these ranges is that being a gas grill, you might be like Homer Simpson playing with the knobs for a few hours. But most importantly, in these ranges, this is going to give you juicy chicken, crispy skin, a nice signature roast color, but also it's going to be forgiving for all types of grills. No matter how many burners you have, it's never going to be perfect having one consistent temperature for the whole cookout, because the wind, the weather could be a factor, or even your grill. Because it's gas, it can fluctuate. So that's why using a two-way thermometer, like in this case, we can have one on the chicken and one on the grill, because sometimes the thermometer on the grill is not accurate, or at least it would not give you the temperature around the cooking area. And playing with the knobs, what we noticed that worked well for us on this 5-burner gas grill is having the outer knobs at high and then all the 3 knobs in the middle on low. And in the middle is where we're going to place our victim, I mean our chicken. If you're using a thermometer, we want to go ahead and place this on the thickest part of the breast, and always make sure that you avoid hitting any bone. If you're using a probing thermometer, this would be the same place where you want to check. If your chicken came with a pop-up thermometer doneness gauge, it would be in the same place. And now, depending on the size of your bird or the temperature that you chose, this may take from 1 hour to 1 hour and a half. But always remember, once your thermometer hits that number, you can go ahead and remove it. If you need to give it a few more minutes, that's fine. That's the great thing about homemade. When done with love, that's all that matters. Just remember to say that when they taste it and you see the funny faces that they make. And now we've done it. At the 1 hour and 15 minute mark, we hit our desired temperature. 165 Fahrenheit or 73.88 Celsius is the magic number we got to. Now comes the hardest part of the whole video. We need to let the victim rest, I mean the chicken rest, for a minimum of 20 minutes. Even though it's the hardest part, is the most crucial. This is going to provide the juiciest chicken by keeping all the juices inside the bird. We don't want to cut before, because that's going to have all the juices run out, and to get the maximum tip, we don't want that that today. And now you've done it. You become a roping bird killer master. I mean, you become the greatest of all time. There's nothing in the world your hands can't cook. Don't forget, if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. That really helps. If you have any questions, place them in the comment section below. Either someone on the StatUpBox team or someone on the YouTube community can help you out with an answer. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on social media. Thank you for watching, and here's a link to our latest video.